This is part 63 of its combat time. I'm kind of surprised we've already hit 63 already. There's a chance I could hit over 100 before the year is over, which if that happens, yay, but it's probably not going to happen with the NFL season starting next week, and college is actually starting this week. So it's going to be interesting to see how the streams go. In the chat party with me tonight, I have Mr. Johnny B. Good. And
I love how you have matching logos.
I'm
literally.
I'll finish.
Literally. I'll let you finish.
We did not stay in the top 10, unfortunately. We actually got top 10.1%, so did not get the 200 time crystals. The skin this week is a Liu Kang skin if you place in the top 5. The other 3 new things added. Top 25 gives you a Cyrax's net. You get a what looks like to be an ice missile, and then the currency is 50,000 coins, which I wish I had that kind of money, but... And hey, Saiyans Gaming, if I do pronounce that name, I do apologize. We know English is not not good with me. You know, I was born and raised in this country. And if you want the #1 spot right now in the world, you have to have 23 million points. Well, you would never see me at the #1 spot. I actually try to have a life. So anyway, it's okay. We're not going to be able to do this one, unfortunately, which is the main tower for the next 2 days because it is a group battle. And I usually don't have that good luck with group battle, unfortunately. We may try to show that off later because it is a Scarlet skin. But before we go to Tectonic Disturbance, we're actually going to do the father-daughter bonding. Which is set at a hard difficulty. You do have 2 opponents, so you know it says 1. If you complete this, you do get a Sonya and Casey Cage gear and a random alignment and a random skin or alignment. And of course, for completing the tower, you get 50 hearts, 2 Sonya skin, a Sonya skin and a Sonya gear, and a Casey Cage gear and a Casey Cage gear as well. You're playing MK11 right now as well. That's awesome. I love when people play Mortal Kombat, as that is my favorite game personally. Now, Johnny, you said we had the same logo. Explain.
That Penguin's logo is literally just the same thing. We have the same thing, but we have the same style of logo.
Yeah, yours is just the evil Jersey Devils. Hashtag F New Jersey. F New Jersey. Don't forget tomorrow, if you're watching this or you subbed, I will be doing my opinion of the 2 free games that get announced tomorrow. I'm hoping it's nothing I own. You said that Terminator and Joker and Spawn are coming out. I am excited for Spawn because of the fact that he's not been in a fighting game since Soul Calibur 2. Granted, he did have his own arcade fighting game that was on the Sega Dreamcast, which good luck trying to find that one for cheap. As far as for the Joker, I want to see what his fatalities are going to be because of the fact that since it seems like DC is going to let him be over the top, I want to see what kind of bloody effed up shit he can do. As far as for the Terminator, if he plays kind of like how I had fun with Jason and Alien, cool. But if he might be that one DLC character that unfortunately I don't play that much on stream. I probably will be playing a lot of Spawn and Joker. Terminator I might show off, you know, and all that, like I did with Shang Tsung. But Terminator is probably of those 3 is not excited for it. And you think one of his fatalities is call throwing? That would make sense. So it will be interesting to see what they do. Yeah, MK versus DC. He had the call throwing and the gun. And by the way, Johnny, how was your day today?
Yeah, nothing spectacular. So.
That's because you haven't had your teeth yanked out yet.
Nothing's literally happened.
Oh, that film is a bit.
I meant like nothing happened. Feels like what happens every day.
think my mom is yelling at one of the cats. Stop it, Ronda Rousey. You're being a bad person.
This is probably the weirdest rebuild I've ever done. Apparently, an AD overall team could go 14-2 out of fucking nowhere.
What team was that in your Madden universe?
Detroit.
Well,
Apparently.
if they had Matthew Stafford, I could see it.
Nah, they didn't. They have a different quarterback. Just some random generated.
And look at that. We have killed Blades. We've killed Johnny Cage's wife and daughter. I feel better about my life. Good job, Noob Saibot. And we have unlocked Buddha difficulty, but I'm not doing Buddha difficulty for this particular tower.
That one was definitely blockable.
Alright, now we can go to this one, which only has 30 minutes left, and unfortunately, I have to play as Devora at least twice, because I have to win 2 matches with her, so I get to play the worst character in the game! Great! I say that because anybody who knows me knows I refuse to play as Devora. You know there were BMK Combat Pack 2? Yeah, I kind of figured that because the MK 10 had 2 of them as well, so I'm expecting that we'll probably see more characters most people are known for probably doing that one most likely. Which I have no beef with. Yeah, I would have liked. I think Bruce Campbell was one of the many ones who were supposed to be in it, but Rain. I know if Rain's in it, that would make Fire Ninja happy because that was one of Rain's favorite character. That was Fire Ninja's favorite character, Rain. No, Ronda Rousey. What you need is a can of Raid bug spray, because that would fix everything. And this shows you how bad I am with Devore. You know, sometimes I do this with characters I don't play as much, but with Devore, yeah, I know none of her moves because I suck with Devore. I'm not good with her, nor am I ever going to try to be good with her, because I... Oh great, so this whole level is taking place in the Hotel California, since there's earthquake mode activated.
How will you survive?
Oh, that MK3 Houseward, guys. Yeah, Motaro really hasn't been seen since... I mean, he was an MK9, but he wasn't playable, and you didn't really fight him. And... oh, that failed miserably. Wait, I didn't do the...
This one relishes your death.
was pretty good at MK9. Kratos, I didn't really play that much because I didn't enjoy playing as him. Oh goody, him radio guy must have just got on. Yay.
Yeah, the chat. Can I? Jesus Christ.
Oh great, I get to kill Stall Platinum. Wonderful.
The darkness is our shelter.
him with the bow, you fuckers!
Stabby, stabby.
Will it be this easy?
Shut up, Devoy. No one loves you. Oh look, the divorce found a way to make love. And now get ready for the alien fatality. Devour. Trust me, Devour would be the one I hate the most. I think I've... Alright, I'll be right back. I'm hearing some commotion upstairs. Sorry about that, guys. Had to check on what was the commotion upstairs. No, I've never liked Devore. I didn't like her in MKX. I actually hated her then. And I didn't like either for... Now, I did like her ending in MKX because it kind of made sense. But the one in MK in this one, I'm just like, yeah, we're just going to copy Attack of Titans. And that's just my personal opinion. If people want to disagree, that's fine. Granted, she does not have the worst ending in this game. That still goes to Jackie Briggs. As I've said when me and Fine Ninja did a video about it months ago. One second, guys. Sorry about that. I was just wanted to reply to a stupid comment because we all know I'm a wrestling fan, but and since 5 is not on, I can't pose the question to him, but I will pose it to Johnny. I know, Johnny, you don't watch wrestling, correct?
Mm-hmm.
But I just want to ask you a hypothetical question.
Mm.
If you're going to say a wrestling show or a football game is bad, but you refuse to watch the other pay-per-views, or in this case, let's say, because you know the NFL can show replays of games on the NFL Network, so I'll just use an NFL game in this situation. Let's say there's a game in week 2 that you said is the worst one, but I said, no, that's actually not as bad as this one. You should watch this one to see how bad it is. And you say, well, no, I'm not going to watch that because I don't care about that game, or, you know, I don't want to watch it on the NFL Network. Couldn't you then argue the point to where you can't say a game's bad or not if you refuse to watch the other one that is way worse? And the reason I bring that up to anyone who is a wrestling fan who's watching this, somebody on Facebook who is a complete and utter moron in my humble opinion, and I say that with all decency, because where is it at? Okay, it's in the group, Yep, I Like Wrestling. He is saying WrestleMania 27 is the worst WrestleMania ever. And now my argument has been, well, you must not watched every WrestleMania then, because WrestleMania 9 is viewed as the worst one. His comment back, I wasn't allowed to care about those, and I refused to go back to watch any of the older WrestleManias. So how can you say one is worse when you won't go back to watch the others? That kind of seems a little counterproductive, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That'd be like me saying, "Oh, Last of Us 2 is a terrible game, but I'm not going to play it, or I'm not going to buy it. It's just a terrible game because I hated the first one." That's not really a great reason to not to get the second one, is it?
Yeah.
I mean, and that's just my opinion. If you disagree or agree, that's fine. But I'm sorry. To me, if you're going to badmouth or say a pay-per-view is bad or a game is bad, you better have played the other ones. That'd be like me saying, you know, I didn't play Assassin's Creed 1, 2, or 3, but man, that fourth one was terrible. You think anybody would take my opinion to heart on that one?
I didn't play Madden. I never played Madden in the 18. I think 20 is trash then.
I got so distracted by that rant. And I usually don't like going on rants too much, but I would say this though, because getting back to the Mortal Kombat thing, I would say out of Divorce, the other one I wish that didn't come back. I know a lot of the pro MK tournament players love playing as her, which I don't know why. Maybe it's because I don't want to learn as her because she's not my main. Because at this point, until the other DLC characters are coming out, I already know which ones my mains are. You know, Noob Saibot's one of my mains, Raiden is one of my mains, Shao Kahn is one of my mains, Collector's one of my mains, and Kung Lao is one of my mains. Now, in the last one, it would have been Quan Chi was my number 1 overall, because Quan Chi, I was a beast. But that was then, this is now. Time to do this next one. So at least the good thing is it's just the earthquakes I have to worry about. And I can live with that, but I would say though, of the DLC characters, Nightwolf and Shang Tsung, I prefer Nightwolf so much because he is awesome. And don't forget, after we're done playing Mortal Kombat for a while, we will most likely head over to Prototype. Now, I should point out as well, if you have been a part of my channel for a long time, or if you're new, there was a game me, Fire Ninja, and sometimes Johnny do, Human Fall Flat. Well, a new DLC came out for it today. So expect a Human Fall Flat video for me, Fire, and Johnny in the near future.
I got an update. What the hell is it exactly?
It added a new wards, steam ward, which you have to use like steam pipes and all that. Ow. Yeah, eat that, Scarlet. And Scarlet just got a concussion. In question of the video, guys, and this one's is going to deal with sports. Do you like, which one is the worst sport to watch? The WNBA, the US Open for tennis,
Anything else?
or sumo wrestling? I would say golf, but unfortunately golf would win automatically. And Yogi Bear just killed Scarlet. That's what you get for stealing my...
I'd say sumo wrestling.
Sumo wrestling? That's what you get...
I'd say that's hardly even a sport.
That's what you get for stealing my picnic basket, Scarlet. For me personally, I actually like sumo wrestling because, you know, I'm big. But believe it or not, sumo wrestlers in Japan, they are like treated like gods. If you're a professional wrestler or sumo wrestler in Japan, you are pretty much treated like you are pretty much like an NFL player here is in the US. For me, I would have to say tennis, because I find tennis to be the most boring one, because to me it's just human pong. Granted, I would say tennis is tennis and the WNBA are more athletic than sumo, because those sumo you had to be as big and fat, which granted that could have that I would add the food eating competitions, but that actually, believe it or not, does take some physicality, because you have to train your body to what's the word I'm looking for? Train your body to actually eat all that much food. Hey, look, it's the hippie taking on the Native American.
Oh, that nasty juke. Let's go.
Yeah.
92-yard touchdown, huh? Let's go.
Well, that worked. Hey, now I got earthquakes. Ow. My Nightwolf had a stomach. And a face. Fine Ninja might not be on it. I'm thinking Fine Ninja might not be on because he's got a lot of homework, maybe.
Or he's sleeping because he has a terrible sleep schedule.
Oh, yeah.
Or thinking of some way to hijack the stream. This time it'll be on McDonald. Well.
Oh, I messed up the foot brutality. What was I supposed to do? Oh, forward, forward, forward. I went down, down, down. Oh, time to summon Yogi Bear, the great picnic spirit. This is what happened when you steal my picnic basket and give it to Ranger Smith. I kill you, you bitch. How do you think my Yogi Bear voice is?
4 out of 10.
Yeah. You son of a bitch. You don't want to give me a higher score? Is it because you like to steal my picnic baskets too?
And that was me being nice.
Boo.
Does that insult to him?
Time to take on the collector, boo-boo.
To be fair, I forgot what Yogi sounded like.
Yogi sounded like a human being. I'm a good human being. I love Night Wolf of fatalities. I don't like the first one he does where he, with the axe and everything, but I love the one with the bear. Oh, shut up, Scrooge McDuck. Yeah, knowing the collector, he would steal it, and then when he realizes he can't use it, he'll just sell it on Amazon for like $5. The bear is better, I know. I do love... I just like the bear one because I'm able to do my Yogi Bear voice.
I want to do my Hank voice.
Damn it, Bubba. I told you to stop taking my propane.
Gosh, dang it, Bobby. What did I tell you? You stupid little shit. That boy ain't right.
How did he get through my urethra?
Yep.
Well, if you enjoy these jokes, stay and watch more because we get silly. Ow.
I got a Bobby voice, but...
That's my purse! I don't know you!
I don't know. Mine's more of like a joke Bobby voice. But I think this is the most true. You gotta admit, this is...
we'll do his other one just to show it off.
Hey, Dad, let's get one of them Japanese. It's like, I don't know where the hell that one came from, but me and some guy were... Yeah, some friend of mine were joking around. That voice came up.
I think to make this fatality better, after the axe throws in and the Hulk gets cut in half, he summons a lightning bolt just to electrocute him. Just to add the insult to injury overkillness. But... Oh, Nightwolf's leveled up so we can actually, once we're done with this particular tower sections, we can go give him some stuff to use in his customization. And now it's time to kill Ronda Rousey. Again. And it's just... give me a recommendation.
A suggestion?
Yeah.
Either way, you would still have to go to...
I know.
Alrighty.
Alright, give me 1 second. Blue scream of death. Feels weird. I'm actually the party host for once, isn't it? Because usually I'm not the party host. I'm usually the one who never gets to be
Joins third.
Yeah. Okay, Sonya. Ronda Rousey, stop being mean.
Gosh dang it, Bobby. What did I tell you? Quit acting stupid. I'm sorry, Dave. No sorries this time. Go to hell.
You go to hell. You go to hell and you die.
Shut up, Mr. Garrison, you little shit.
What did you just say?
Language. That's it. Now stand right there,
He said that's
Bobby.
funny.
Well, thank you. What? Bobby, get ready for this shit. Get... Bobby? Bobby, get ready for this shit. And... Iron propane tank right to the fucking face.
And... Ding dong, Sonya's dead. Da, 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 da. Ding dong, Sonya Blade is dead. Alright, I will be back. I gotta help my stepdad. So, enjoy Nightwolf just there petting his bird.
27. Damn it.
And I am back, and remember, tonight's stream is brought to you by Mountain Dew Code Red. When you want a little bit of red and cold in your life, get a little bit of Code Red. And also brought to you by WWF SmackDown. Here comes the pain for PS2. Want a wrestling game that doesn't suck? Get a PS2. And hello, Johnny.
Hello?
Hello. And where's Wicked?
Hello.
There's a Wicked. Guys, let me do my product placement, as since that's becoming a gimmick now on this channel.
What is?
Me doing the gimmick, saying tonight's video is brought to you in part by.
Oh.
Time to use.
Brought to you by Detroit.
Oh, wait till we get to the NFL. It's going to be this week's picks brought to you in part by Nerds, Rope, and a Gun. Particularly if you live in the Indianapolis Colts area. Well, I actually had 3 viewers for like a minute. It was shocking. And Wicked, do you have Human Fall Flat still?
Yes, I do. It just updated on my PS4 and I see the new stage and I'm like, oh my god, I want to play.
Yeah, we're actually going to be streaming that, but I don't actually mind streaming it after MK's done it with you two if you want to do it tonight.
Sure. I'm down for it.
What time are you going to be done with
MK?
Yeah.
Probably after I beat Baraka and then I do the last tower on this one, so that and.
I'm just gonna play some Infinite Golf and try to beat some more world records.
You and those world records.
Oh yeah, dude, I love making people mad. I love it. This game is like addicting me. It's like every time I turn on the PS4, I'm like, I want to play a different game. Nope, I'm playing this.
Since MK gets seen like every day, and since there's really not a lot of new towers right now, unfortunately, since most of the towers I've done, now of course if you do love MK, I'll probably get back to MK much later tonight since...
You're kind of cutting in and out and your stream's cutting in and out.
Oh great,
Yeah,
Ham Radio man, I'll be right down the street who do the tow truck business out of their house.
Stay with us, Doug. Stay with us.
I'm still here.
Oh, there went your internet.
And there goes the black... No, I'm still in the party, but the screen went black, so that's going to do it for MK, guys.
Just hold on.
No,
It might come back.
no, it never has come back when it goes to the black screen.
Let's just see. Just let it keep going. Let's just see. Let's just think about it. It might come back.
It never has, even when I've done streams at every other place I live. Once it does that, that's when YouTube says, oh, we're having some issue on our end.
Let's just see. Because I did this before and it messed up and then it came back.
Mine never has. I think I waited like 1 minute, like 10 minutes, and it stayed black for 10 minutes.
Because as soon as your voice comes back and picks up, it'll bring this back.
One of them must be
Just
on.
keep playing.
Mine never had it.
Yeah, I hear my voice in the stream fine.
Black for 10 minutes.
Well, I don't want to play because if they're not going to show the game footage, it'd be a waste of playing it.
Come back.
When did it exactly go out? Because I think it went out right when I beat Baraka.
It came out at. It went out at 8:59. So a minute ago.
Yeah, looks like it went out right when I killed Baraka, so... And it's still out. This is the one thing I don't get with YouTube. Even when I've had great internet, YouTube would do this from time to time, that for some whatever reason they'll go down. Even when I had the Comcast internet, this would happen.
That's weird. Did you ever hardwire your PS4?
Yeah, that's when I had it hardwired, and it still would do it.
That's weird.
Yeah, YouTube.
Maybe it might just be a PS4.
No, because when I was doing it, when I was using Twitch, I never had issues. Until
I'm saying I have the second gen PS4 and I've never had problems with
well, I got first gen, so.
I'm saying.
But when I was using Twitch, it never did that.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just another. That's why I know a lot of people stopped streaming with the YouTube thing, because YouTube has been having issues this whole year. But see you guys for Human Fall Flat in a few minutes.